hold the line. Alexandra, kick your G, power redefined. Melissa, water, love, kindness in the storm. J, Rizzle strikes, crypto artist born. Duality, see, not of this world. Alien truths in the waves unfurled. Jesus saves, blessings light the path. Heart throws the horns, thunder in the blast. Maybe a band-aid, rhythm breaks the cage. All set, grinding, eat the charge with rage. Kelly the caliphate stomps through the hate. Together we rise, together we shake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come for fire. The shadows will always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. In midnight echoes neon in the sky. Future in our veins, we were born to defy. Silent in the build, then the break comes loud. Wave riders forever, we stand unbowed. Legends on the crest never fade away. Crypto tide rising, we seize the day. Deep in the current, we bend but don't break. Together we rise, together we quake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come for fire. The shadows will always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. We wave riders, wave rider we fall. Wave riders, united we come for fire. The shadows will always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. Wave riders, our names in the tide, forever alive. Wave riders. Wave riders, we ride or we fall. We ride or we fall. We ride, we riders, we riders alive, forever alive.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, wait, what happened to my not financial advisor text? Whoa, okay. Calm down. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. We're going to be just hanging out, chilling like villains. I don't know where I want this. Let's just leave it up here in the corner, I guess, for now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was an amazing song. I was like, wow, killed it with that one, right? I listed everybody that usually shows up. So, and look, two of the people that are in the song are here right now. So that's amazing. Yeah, just a little chill stream tonight. Just going over some charts and stuff. Just taking a look at Bitcoin. Going over this chart. I've named this SMC primed. So basically trying to build out a smart money concepts strategy, I guess. Well, trying to build out a chart primed version of the way that I like to trade. So I just thought that would be cool. If it's something that you would like, smash that like button. All right, so let's see. Last night, I posted this in the Discord. Hopefully someone was able to take the trade. I don't know if anyone did. But yeah, I did have this marked off as an order block. Where right there. No, right there. I believe I need to go back and look at my charts. But anyways, might have been that right there because I know I hit it. I know it hit it, but I hit that. Yeah, I mean, it's in the Discord. So join the Discord. Link is pinned in the chat. I'm going to put this on short position. I said I was aiming for this when we came down here. And I was looking for that for an entry and these relatively equal lows over here. And sure enough, it's exactly where we finally came down to. Would have been a heck of a roller coaster ride, but it is a weekend trade, so those are typically some roller coaster rides. And we do have some equal highs up here, so I'll be interested in a potential for that to be a potential target here. Now, right now, Bitcoin, we're trying to get back. We're back into the previous day range. We've swept the previous daily low. We've swept the previous daily low and are consolidating on top of that low right now. The low being this green line right there. So yeah, waiting to see if we can get some follow through in here and then look for some type of fair value gap to take a long on and ride that up to those equal highs. We do have an order block up here. It's marked off in the red. So that is where I would be aiming for that trade, but most of the way out at the equal highs. So that's what I'm looking for short term on Bitcoin. Very short term potential scalp trade. Because I mean, Bitcoin still has some work to do in order to actually put in a reversal in order for me to feel comfortable saying that we have reversed. First, we've got to clear the high over here at 109,443. Then we've got to back test this general zone, this fair value gap in here. Then I want to see continuation and a break of this high. If it does anything short of this, then it is very weak price action. We want to see these quick push, these quick impulses to the upside to give us more of an idea or more confirmation that we are in like a buy side model. So we will see. And then we could see potentially from there something like this, and it falls through, giving us a inverse head and shoulders. So I want to see some quick energetic moves like this, consolidation ranges, and then a push up and clearing all of the highs, and then from there get a pullback and then see if we can get a continuation. Either pull back there or pull back on top of this high and then continue higher. So yeah. What up, JR? You missed the intro, bro. What's going on, Melissa? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Ugh. Thank you for being here this evening. Tomorrow is a holiday, so we're just kind of chilling tonight. I was honestly debating if I was going to stream or not, and I was like, why not? Why not? So yeah, I want to see something like this for Bitcoin here. Now, I do have the not market cipher B. I know a lot of people like the market cipher indicator, so I figured, hey, why don't I whip out the cheapo version, the free version, and see if we can't do anything with it. Because not everybody can afford that indicator. And a lot of people say, well, you shouldn't be trading if you can't afford that indicator. And, I kind of disagree. Hola, French Toaster. What's going on? Hey, Kelly. Kelly's in the house. What's going on? Hey, y'all missed the intro. French Toaster is not in the song, but that's okay. I think he will still enjoy it. So we do have a little bit of a bullish divergence here. So now we're seeing if we can just get some continuation in here. And that's got to happen pretty soon. But Bitcoin's looking kind of weak right now. Kind of weak sauce. Just to be quite honest, money flow POC is above us. We would want to get above it and then start pushing higher and then have it flip above you, above price, because then it acts like more like a magnet. Kind of want to do that with any kind of point of control that you're using. That's why I like using, I know a lot of people don't like using the visible range volume profile, but it does update in real time. So we schlongen? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, these equal highs up here do have my interest. Excuse me. Sorry, I just got done eating some grilled chicken not that long ago. And a baked tater. I didn't even know I always miss your Sunday ones, but looked at YouTube, noticed, and saw you and was like, LFG, what's going on, JR? So yeah, not, let's see, coming down to the 3 minute. Okay, so we did clear this high over here. We're getting a back test right now. So yeah, I'd want to see it. I at least would like to get a bounce. I wouldn't like to go too much lower than the midpoint of this order block here. Would be nice to get a bounce here off of this fair value gap and get back above VWAP. But right now we are rejecting off of the New York orb. So just getting some ugly price action. I mean, I don't even know. It's not pretty. All right, breaking down. See what it decides to do. I would put this order block more on this final down candle over here. This is a 3 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. So you're going with this one? No, this candle. That's interesting. See, with me, let's go to the 3. I would prefer just taking this last very bottom candle, then just pulling this across the last down candle before the push to the upside. Whoops. Didn't mean to delete the entire indicator. Let's take a fib. Let's go from low to high. See if we have anything right here. I mean, that's right there. It's a 786. It's right at here at the top of this candle. So, but we are inside of a golden pocket that is inside of a fair value gap. But we are still below the VWAP. So I'd be cautious here. What up, Jesus Saves? Thank you for being here. God bless. Hope you've had an amazing weekend. Should I throw the song back on? Let's listen to it again. We're just chilling tonight anyway, so. don't hear it.
Mod queen, mod boss, hold the line. Alexandra, kick your G, power redefined. Melissa, one love, kindness in the storm. J Rizzle strikes, crypto artist born. Duality, see, not of this world. Alien truths in the waves unfurled. Jesus saves, blessings light the path. Heart throws the horns, thunder in the blast. Maybe a band-aid, rhythm breaks the cage. All set, grinding, ain't the charge with rage. Kelly the caliphate stomps through the hate. Together we rise, together we shake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come through fire. Through shadows we'll always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. In midnight echoes neon in the sky. Future in our veins, we were born to defy. Silent in the build, then the break comes loud. Wave riders forever, we stand unbowed. Legends on the crest never fade away. Crypto tide rising, we seize the day. Deep in the current, we bend but don't break. Together we rise, together we quake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come through fire. Through shadows we'll always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. We wave riders, wave rider we fall. Wave riders, united we come through fire. Through shadows we'll always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. Wave riders, our names in the tide.
It's good stuff. What's going on, Drew? This one has a weird ending, but I like it. Not taking that one. Close below VWAP. I'm gonna have to add like a I'm gonna have to throw that in my my Fruity Loops, so I can add some like reverb or a delay or something at the end of it, so it's not just like in a bump, and that's like, I don't know. It's a weird ending. I don't know. Maybe I'll sample out that one section at the end that's like and then just like play that over and over and over again, and then have it fade out. So yeah, that's the song. Made a bunch of other ones. I'll just play some. I'll just put them on in the background. Dre Rizzle with the blade cut right through. All right. Yeah, I gotta make that playlist for you, JR. All right, so considering taking a short here. This is ETH. Let's go back to Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Oops. Okay, we still have that order block down here, so we'll see what it does. I want to see a bounce. I don't just want to enter blind. What are these trading? I guess so. Yeah. All right, so we're getting a dump on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. I imagine the Dow Jones as well. Yep. So we're dumping on our indices. Could just be a pullback. Came up into fair value gap, getting a pullback down into this order block right here. See if it can get a bounce. That might be short term. Because I mean, we're rejecting previous support and turning it into resistance. So we just gotta be patient. We still have some levels below us. Let's go to the hourly. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, we're stuck in the middle of a range, and it's difficult to trade off the middle of a range. I mean, we do have a money flow POC right here on the S&P. What about the NASDAQ? Money flow POC is above us, so we just might turn around. We are inside of this order block, so I would just be cautious because it might just be a retrace. We got money flow POC and a 50% retracement here. You know, with stuff like this, I just always look for this. You know, either that or come up to the golden pocket. Probably look at something like this. Yeah, bounce here off the midpoint of this order block and the golden pocket. It's right above that money flow POC, so that could just be a quick rejection wick in here. We also have London session low, previous London session low. This would be Friday's orb, London orb, the low of the orb right down there. This would be the midpoint of that orb though. So I mean, a lot of confluence there on the NASDAQ. So we might get that continuation here on Bitcoin if we can see it there on the NASDAQ. But right now, let's go back down. What am I getting notified on? Oh. It's not bouncing. It's not bouncing. It did have this candle, but for some reason it's not showing up now. Clowns on the left, jokers on the right. Hey, LBC and fam. Hey, all set? What's going on? Hot with the horns, fire in the night. Alright, now let's leave this order block. Come on. Don't close. Well, you can clear it. It's got 30 seconds. Order block cleared. Price action's getting a little crazy. Oh, we're taking out the low. We are taking out the low. Are we going to look for a swing fail? Or is this going to be continuation? Oh. Oh. Continuation down. Only one we're missing tonight is Duality C. Army Piper, what's going on, Army? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. We closed below the low over here. This is a 1 minute though. Let's go to the 3. Getting a potential SFP here, but we didn't get one on the 1 minute, so overall, okay, we just got to close back inside of that candle. That'd be a nice smacked out long on it. Getting a nice bounce. SFP on the 3. Can we get an SFP on the 5? 2.5 minutes. 30-minute closes in 3 minutes as well. Thank you, Band-Aid. We go to the 30. Could get a swing fail on the 30 as well. Go to the 15. Same on the 15-minute. So here in about 2 minutes, we'll see if we'll get a swing fail on here. Not MCB, not showing a divergence. What about chart prime oscillator? Do have some reversal signals, some overbought signals. Money flows in the red though. I don't know. I mean, the 1 minute did close below, but it is the 1 minute at the same time. On prop 2, L so far. You caught us being weird again? Oh, there you go. Might be nice to smack that long. Do you have these equal highs right here? .2 equal highs. I mean, 2-to-1 trade, not the best. I really don't even like the way this looks either on the 1 minute. I mean, it might rip to the upside, but it's not my setup. This isn't what I like to see. Mostly because we didn't get an engulfing candle over here. We did get a close below the low here on the 1 minute. So, I mean, it's still showing some weakness. 3 minute did get the sweep. Bigger sweep on the 5. Sweep on the 15. Sweep on the 30. And a 1 hour and 29 minutes. So, yeah, look at that. Doesn't look good. all around. A lot of professional traders say their winters increased when they quit trading Mondays, and it's Monday in Asia and so on. So maybe try that with the props and it might help. Yep. There's a reason why I don't trade Mondays typically, unless I see just an A+ setup, you know. I don't really like to trade Mondays because they like to mess around on Mondays. Yes, markets are closed tomorrow. So, but Bitcoin and crypto never closes. But that does mean expect less volatility, less volume in general, unless something crazy happens. But yeah, this looks like it's gonna keep coming down. I mean, we were already talking about this in the Discord because we do have the previous month low below us here at 107,290, and then we also have the quarterly open at 107.80, 107,080. I believe we had, I thought it was the yearly open. Where's it at? Where's the yearly open? Well, let's just go to the monthly. April, May, February, January. We opened here. Oh, there it is. And that is all the way down at $93,530. Okay. And we also have the previous quarter midpoint just below that at $93,200. And if we turn on the 52-week SMA, turn on the 52-week SMA. This is why Piper's been looking at this. We have a lot of confluence down here, starting at 96,506. We have on the monthly chart, we have the money flow POC right here at 94,746. And yeah, this whole general range, we also have a fair value gap right here. So this is on the monthly as well. So yeah, so right now I'm really just looking to see if we come down and get a sweep of the previous month low and then reverse. If we do not, then I will look for it to come down and sweep the July low and then reverse. If it doesn't do that, very good chance we come all the way down here to $93,000 to $96,000. So expect shenanigans. No TradFi markets tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, I see why Piper says this is his line in the sand. It makes sense. We do have well, nope, that's the point of control. So yeah, we've got a bunch of confluence down here. You would want that level to hold. So we'll see if it holds. Look at that. They line up perfectly. $96,500. $96,500. Let's just get a bounce off of that. Even if it just barely taps this fair value gap and then bounces. That's what I'll be aiming for. I kind of almost expect it for us to get down here. But down here on the 5-minute time frame, you know, I would want to see maybe even the 15. So if we came down into the zone, bounced off of that level, On the lower time frames, I'd be looking for something like this. Just a shift in the market structure. And if we did something like that, I'm gig along all day. Putting my stop below the low and letting it go. Maybe not there. A little too close. Down here. So yeah, probably more likely than not at this moment of time for us to get down there. Especially when you zoom out to like the 4 hour. I mean, it just looks even more likely. This is all just kind of breakdown. Still has a chance to get a bounce here and put in that head and inverse head and shoulders. But that would kind of be a rejection of this range up here. So would definitely want to get back into the range and consolidate on top of it and then see a move to the upside. But yeah, we might actually just get an ABC correction up here to the money flow, point of control, and then come down, complete an ABC to the downside. Coming down into this demand. You can see we pushed off of it, bounce, come back down to it, bounce. Then we'll see if we can get back above 110. Yeah, this might just be a liquidity grab back into this range. It makes a lot of sense to me. Vroom vroom, safe travels. Go right on the 50 EMA on the 3-day. So yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, beating Bitcoin to death here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, guys, because Kelly asked in the Discord earlier, how do you find like pith versus soul chart? And all you got to do is come up here and just type in pith/soul and then hit enter. And it'll give you a pith against soul chart. Now, if you want to add volume to these, you'll have to do pith USDT/soul USDT. And then I should get some volume in here. I don't know if the TPO will work. Yep, so we have some volume in here. So you could do that. You could do all kinds of things. I could even take a look. I can say, all right, USDT versus Bitcoin instead of Bitcoin versus USDT. USDT versus Bitcoin. Moving to the upside, coming up to a 52-week SMA. Built up liquidity here, looking like it wants to push to the downside. Now I know Benjamin Cowan is talking about the final. We're about to go into the final rotation into Bitcoin, and I kind of agree. I'll have to say I do agree, because that's kind of where we are in the cycle. So that's what I would expect. So we might be, I think we're coming to the end of the correction, which it could get down there to that 93K area. But then from there to like into the 130s, still looking for that 131 to 134. It's just what I'm looking for. BTC, or I could just do, let's just look at Sol BTC. Solana BTC getting some rejection over here, but creating some equal highs in here. Let's zoom this in. We're on the 1 hour. Sol BTC. So matching up Solana BTC and Solana USD. And you can see when Solana USBTC bottom, so did Solana USD. This was a pullback. So this is after a break retest, continuation, pullback, and then continuation up to that 52-week SMA on the Solana versus Bitcoin chart. Now over here, it looks way different. So this high is this high. So you'd have to get in here on the USD chart. This is where they both get a pullback and back test. And it's off of this high here. It's funny how that works. But generally, you want them to be in sync and back testing levels at the exact same time. And if you do get that, you can add that as a little bit of confluence. We also have a massive imbalance over here on the USD chart. And that is where the BTC, Sol BTC chart pulls back to the high. And this comes down into this imbalance right at the same time. The imbalance being this big candle here. And then you see it get a push off of that level. There's the middle point of the imbalance, and that is exactly where price comes down to and gets a bounce off of. So with that said, we do have some equal highs here that I would want to keep an eye on. I'd be careful with the move here because it might be a fake out to push lower, especially when we have this low all the way down here. We do have a little demand zone here that we could get a bounce off of, especially if this is coming down back into this imbalance. We could see that continue. We could see a bounce if they're both bouncing right around this, like right off of, at demand levels at the exact same time. And they both have those equal highs, so generally just get above the equal highs, get a continuation. Solana doesn't look too bad. It's interesting seeing more gains in the Sol BTC. Well, if Solana's moving down or moving up and Bitcoin's moving down, yeah, it's going to outgain it, obviously. Oh, this one's sick.
Straight from the stars, Jesus saves blessings in the soul. Harp with the horns, metal power in the tone. Maybe a band-aid with them crazy beats. All set grinding, charts on repeat. Kelly, the killer fence, stomping down the fates. Wave riders rise, it's a tidal quake. Wave riders, we don't break, we don't bend. Wave riders, from the start to the end. Sails rise, then the baseline snaps. Dubstep drop, let the haters collapse. We ride midnight tides, the lights collide. Coded in the charts, future amplified. Family on the deck, wave riders unite. From the beach to the moon, we ignite the night. Legends on the wave, will never fall. Crypto tide rising, we answer the call. Trapped to the drop, watch the system shake. Wave riders rise, it's a tidal quake. We wave riders, crash hard with the sound. Wave riders, lift up from the ground. Baseline from the neon skies collapse. Dubstep storm, the wave will hold us back. Queen, Mud, Box, Alexandra, G, Melissa, One Love, kind of summer.
786, right here. This is Link. Looking at a potential $18.42. We do have the previous quarter high just below that. We have the 52-week SMA all the way down here at $16.67. That's pretty sick. 786 right here. Might consider taking a short here on Link. Probably play off a 15-minute close below this low at 22.80, 83. Stop just above the swing high right here. 3-to-1 trade. We'll see how that plays. If it bounces, then we just look for a weakness, look for a rejection off the highs. Yeah, that version is pretty dope. It's pretty cool stuff. XRP. Yep. This is why I don't like symmetrical triangles. Case in point. More likely, probably gonna come all the way down. It's gonna be a dang. It's gonna be a weekly order block. XRP $2. Imagine the freak out. Imagine the smell. Yeah, we got the 52-week SMA down here at $2.14, so 213 currently is where it sits. We've got a bunch of levels here. We've got the yearly open down here. We've got the previous quarter midpoint and the quarterly open down here. So, I mean, if we just did a parallel channel, what the?
Breaks, the tide awakes, moonlight hums, the market shakes. Breathe in, hold, exhale the craze. Together we rise, we ride the wave. We ride the wave.
You can see we're losing that midpoint right now. Kind of tried to get a bounce, came up, met resistance, pushed down, continuing lower. I mean, there is a chance it bounces off of this high here at 265. At 265. Just sweep this low and then bounce. But it's not looking very strong. We've got money flow still green, but heading towards the downside. We've got the trend fusion heading to the downside. Stochastics moving to the downside. Momentum is down. Money flow red. RSI low. It's just showing weakness. I mean, it's dumping right now, so 235 minimum. $2 might get front run at like 207, 208. Yep. I would just expect more downside. I would expect the alts to bleed more than Bitcoin, and for Bitcoin dominance to pick back up. Maybe. Red money flow on the daily. Yeah. We'll see. We have come down into my area of interest here on the Bitcoin dominance. So if we get a reversal here and push to the upside, won't exactly be surprised. Especially if everything bleeds. But I'm kind of with Benjamin Cowan on this one. This might be the last rotation into Bitcoin to get it pushing past that 130K mark, and maybe higher, maybe past 150. We'll see. But I think that next push will be the last one. I mean, it's been pretty much my idea for a while now, was continue higher until we get to the 1.618 off of this high to low, and that comes in on this chart 130,809. Oh wait, I knew it was 131. 131,887. So
Silence breaks, the tide awakes, moonlight hums, the market shakes, breathe in whole, exhale the craze, together we rise, we ride the waves.
yeah, I'm just trying to. This is the weirdest freaking price action. Ugliest. It's pretty and ugly at the same time. Like, it's hard to get a count on this.
Peace in the chaos, calm in the storm, candles ignite while the patterns form, balance and profit.
But I mean, we see the you know, we got the point of control down here, 96. So I mean, it's just where it looks like it's heading. Total 2. These are all coins, including Ethereum. Just consolidating here at the highs, getting ready for a blast off into new all-time highs. Total 2 still hasn't hit all-time highs. Interesting. Oh. I mean, that's essentially a, you know, kind of like a one massive cup and handle. I mean, I doubt this is gonna be the case, but we're gonna follow the rules of patterns. Then we're looking at a $5.9 trillion altcoin market. 1.46 trillion here on total 3. So this is everything with, but not Ethereum. And let's see, let's do total 3 minus XRP minus USDT minus, I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try it though. Minus USDC minus, what's another big one? Solana minus Doge minus AVAX. Trying to think of everything that's in the top 10. $536 billion. Total DeFi 120 billion. I think I like this one better. High to low. See if the 50 percentile can hold up here. We do have the previous month low right below here and a fair value gap, so that might actually come down. Man, if alts are going to bleed against Bitcoin, then this might get kind of ugly for the alts. Because if you lose this, then you run the risk of this being a bear flag and this coming all the way back down to 0.114. Now it could just kind of dance around that 52-week SMA like it did over here. I don't know. This is a weekly chart, so keep that in mind. It might just be short term, come down, and then get a bounce and then go. But you lose it, and you start considering, all right, this we might be like in bear market territory. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. USDT dominance. I mean, I would say we're more on the sell side part of this curve. I mean, this is the weekly chart. Let's go zoom it on in. 4 hour. It's more of a buy side move here. Turn that song up a bit, please. I think I hear "We Ride the Waves." We do. Is this an Adam and Eve here on the USDT dominance chart? Yeah, just watching these highs here on USDT dominance and the 52-week SMA. But this looks like a engineered liquidity zone. It's not like super strong. And generally a 3-wave move, and then we look for rejection here. Maybe even at the quarterly open at 4.83% dominance, and then we want to see it come down and just take all those lows. Of course, this could take a little bit longer. Now, something that is interesting, because it could mean short-term pain for us, and wow, gold is going. Gold's going. Gold's getting the pump. Which chart did I draw on earlier? Look at that. Gold's going. Yeah, this one. As simple as that, right? With gold, yes, it can be this simple. Because it's not as volatile. $3,938 an ounce. Either that or we just get a swing fail of the previous quarter high and then it rejects and then comes down and wipes out all the lows. But if we get this push up in gold, then we can expect or we can anticipate the more risk on assets to be taking a hit, as gold is more of a safe play, shows a little bit less risk on. Now, with that said, if we are in the late stage of the cycle across the board, then everything can kind of go at once. But right now, I don't think that's what we're I don't think that's what we're concerning ourselves with right now. What do you mean, did Russia bomb something? I think we'd be dumping a lot harder if they'd bombed something. Bombed something other than Ukraine.
Candlesticks glowing, teal and purple in the sky. Bull run, dream and watch the rockets fly. Bear trap set, but the fam don't cave. We stay united, we ride the waves. Order books stacked, whales lurk in the deep. Signals align, never falling asleep. From the beach to the block, legends engraved. History written, we ride the waves. We ride the waves, no fear, no chains.
I'm looking.
Through losses and gains. Charts on fire, the market obeys. LBC live, we ride the waves. Ride with the current, the tide won't lie. Wave game risen, we aim for the sky. Every setback just fuels the flame. Together forever.
Might be good.
The name, no mask, no fear,
Hold on.
just signals in place. We conquer the night, we ride the waves. Algorithm shadows, markets haze. Moon gods calling, the crowd obeys.
I feel like it would be all over X if something happened.
Moonlight shines through losses and gains. Wave gang strong, the system decays. LBC live, we ride the waves.
Yeah, I don't. Trending.
LBC, we ride the waves.
Hello? Do you want to go to trending like I clicked on? I don't see anything, Kelly. I don't know what's going on. But nice bounce here off of this order block. This 1 minute order block. Got a nice sweep of the low over here. So this is looking a lot. This is looking more longable. Might just open it along and go to bed. Came back above the low, so that's good. Ride this up to equal highs. When you're looking at a nice 1.36%, 0. Oh, we get in now. Maybe down here, back down here. Come on, come back down here. Looking at only a 0.22% stop loss.
Shadows, markets haze, moon gods calling, the crowd obeys. We ride the wave, no fear, no chains. Moonlight shines through losses and gains. We gain strong, the system decays. LBC live, we ride the waves. Ride the waves. LBC, we ride the waves.
Alright, we'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me this evening. Went over my time a little bit. That's okay. There's a chill stream. Don't have work tomorrow, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Just look long, but money flow in the red and lower time frames. Not trading tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, markets closed tomorrow, so don't know about trading. Hey, Paper Planes, what's going on, Paper Planes? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, probably just gonna chill tomorrow. I mean, it's a holiday, so might put a few dollars here on this one, but just see what happens. Probably nothing too crazy, you know, nothing high risk or anything. Just going to enjoy the holiday and just see what happens. And then, honestly, might want to treat Monday as a holiday, or Tuesday rather, as a Monday. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, treat Tuesday as a Monday, which means don't trade on Tuesday either, because the market will open up and want to do crazy things. And we do have JOLTS job openings this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when we could expect some high impact on the market. If I believe if we beat it, it'll be kind of bullish. We could probably maybe even start expecting a 50-point rate cut if jobs numbers continue to come in where the labor market's looking weak. And so if we get that, then we might see some bullish price action. But I would still remain generally bearish to start the week. And then we'll just have to come back. We'll just have to see what happens for the rest of the week. But I'll be back here tomorrow night. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you for joining me this evening. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And hit that notification bell to be notified for whenever I create new content and when I go live. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow. So I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all in the next one. My love. God bless. Peace out. Bye.
Mod queen, mod boss, hold the line. Alexandra, kick your G, power redefined. Melissa, water, love, kindness in the storm. J Rizzle strikes, crypto artist born. Duality, see, not of this world. Alien truths in the waves unfurled. Jesus saves, blessings light the path. Heart throws the horns, thunder in the blast. Maybe a band-aid, rhythm breaks the cage. All set, grinding, eat the charge with rage. Kelly the caliphate stomps through the hate. Together we rise, together we shake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come through fire, through shadows we'll always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. In midnight echoes neon in the sky. Future in our veins, we were born to defy. Silent in the build, then the break comes loud. Wave riders forever, we stand unbowed. Legends on the crest never fade away.